Adam Wright, the development head coach assigned. Isaiah Angelitis, he is also a member of the Utah Yeti. Sean Walker has signed the first free agent acquisition in Utah Yeti history, and Victor Arvidsson as well. And Jack Roslovic, nice. Hell no, Phil, you're coming home to Utah. All right, Utah, we are back. And it's time to officially start up our year one season simulation with your Utah Yeti. Wild playoff run. The Vancouver Canucks are your Stanley Cup champions. Wild draft. We traded a bunch of things away. We got some elite players. We had a good free agency. We got the coaches that we want. And now we are here at the beginning of the season. In the last video, I showed you guys the lineups. In this video, we got some micromanaging to do. We got some gameplay to watch. But also, before we start simulating, we have some choices to make. Now, I got the Twitch scouts here, and I've already discussed with them whether or not we should go through with these choices, okay? First up, this is a big one. This is a big one. I took a look at the free agent screen, and there is still a big-time fish available. Martin Necas, medium elite, 88 overall, wants $10.6 million. Now, the Carolina Hurricanes, I guess they can't afford him. We'll take a look at their roster in a second. Now, I can't afford $10.6 million either. My cap space is only 5.042, but he wants 10.6 over 6 years. No one's offered him that contract. He's going to miss out on some money. So, if I send this number down to 1 million, now he only wants 5 mil. I might be able to sneak Martin Necas away or steal him away from the Carolina Hurricanes. There's a problem with offering him a $5 million contract, though. If we take a look at the offer sheet compensation, this is what you'd have to give up in terms of draft picks if you targeted an RFA in free agency, and Necas wants $5 million, so that is fourth from the top, $4.2 million to $6.3 million. That would cost us this year's first and this year's third round pick. I am not comfortable with trading away this year's or giving away this year's first round pick, because if we're not a good team, we miss the playoffs. That draft lottery pick, that could be rough. But I was talking with the Twitch scouts. What about offering him a $4.200 million contract? It's way lower than what he's asking for, so he probably won't accept it. But if he does, it'll only cost me a second round pick. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Martin Necas, 1 year at $4.200 million. This will only cost us a second round if he accepts it. All right, so that's what we're going to do. I mean, 88 overall, another playmaker, but still, this is just asset management, resource management. If it doesn't work, I can part ways with him. He'll still be an RFA at the end of this contract. His expiry status is RFA. I'm going to do it. Offer contract, bang. All right, so that's only going to cost us this year's second round pick. Boom. All right, so we got to wait a week to see if Martin Necas is going to accept it. Now, can the Carolina Hurricanes match it? We took a look at their team. The Carolina Hurricanes look like they're poised to go on a deep Stanley Cup run, but they've paid all their players, and it seems like Jake Guentzel has taken the spot of Martin Necas. Their salary cap right now is $87.4 million out of $89, right? So they only have less than, $2 million? There's Necas right there. And take a look at this team. Goaltenders. You got Freddie Anderson, and you got Kochetkov in the net. They got 2 starting goaltenders. Kochetkov looks like he's the guy of the future. They'll probably let Anderson walk, but still having 2 goalies, that seems to be the way to go in the NHL nowadays. Their blue line, Slavin, Orlov, Burns, Pesci, so they have a nice top 4. They could probably round it out with, Smith, and if they want to sign Coughlin, or they got DeKaiser in there, so they have a very nice top 4. But watch their forward core. Sebastian Aho, 93. Jake Guentzel, 92. Svechnikov, 92. Right there, Jake Guentzel took Martin Necas' roster spot. He took his salary cap space. So their first line is still studly. I mean, 93, 92, 92. Their second line, Jarvis, Teravine, and Kuznetsov. So you can see they're going for a Stanley Cup, and it just didn't work out. Necas wants to get paid, and they don't have the salary cap to pay him. So we'll see what happens. If Necas accepts, I don't know if they can do anything other than just take the second rounder. So that could be really good for us, all right? So we're going to wait on that one. Next up, I had a I don't know if it's going to be called a brilliant idea, but I had an idea where, because we have our new head coaches that are both A+ teaching, why are we not signing our rookies that have medium or low elite potential? We should be bringing them up to the AHL right away. So the NHL squad, we'll get to that in a second. The AHL squad, we don't have any prospects down here, so it's really just a waste of a season. if I have that head coach, let's utilize him. I mean, look at this guy down there on the third line, Colin Thiessen, 27 AHL top. That's nothing. I could replace him with Gonchar or Nabokov. Douglas was the body checker. Cameron, he big. I mean, I don't care. He's 5'10". He ain't very big. I'm taking him off the fourth line. We can go and get that, was Vishnevsky? What was that bottom six grinder, right? Nord, Carcone, Jenik. Ratty doesn't look like he's going to be much as well. And Kessel and Guryanov are going to be the depth pieces for our NHL team. I still got to bring these guys up. So that's what we're going to do. I already talked with the Twitch scouts. I also remember in the past, sometimes I left medium elite depth prospects to develop in their own leagues, but they just didn't. You guys remember Duke Draper with the Nashville Predators? The guy was medium elite and he just never got above 80 overall. I don't want that happening with Gonchar. So in the system, let me take a look at this. Yeah, Igor Gonchar and Nabokov, 49 overall. That's a thing that does scare me because I don't know if he's going to get like fourth line ice time with the team that he's playing with in the KHL. It didn't really grow. Nabokov is actually better than him. So we're going to use these two players as an experiment, right? The game with X Factors now allows you to grow players if they have really good seasons. I'm going to put them in the AHL. I'm going to match them up with NHL talent. I'm going to put them on the power play. We're going to start to grow these two young players right away, all right? So Igor Gonchar, offer contract. There it is, my man. Boom, boom, boom. And Nabokov, offer contracts. Boom! Now, is there anyone else that I haven't signed? Maxwell, we'll leave Maxwell unsigned. We'll try to compare the two to see if there's any difference, all right? So, that is that taken care of. We still have to wait on Yetis, so I'm not going to go ahead and sign any other free agents. But we also have preseason, and in the past, we usually treated preseason like, hey, we don't need to focus on that. I'm going to focus on preseason this year. We're going to play our young guns. And last but not least, holy shit, I know, a lot of micromanaging. I know you guys want me to get to the good stuff. I've already gone ahead and done the first part of the scouting. I targeted all the players' playing style, and all the scouts are going to finish their jobs by October 1st. So we're going to simulate to October 1st, then I got to send them all out again. And then we'll probably send them to December 1st. Then I got to send them all out again. Then to February 1st, send them all out again. It's a big pain in the ass. All right, but he's right. Whoever that comment was in the last video, we've got to scout. We've got to get it done. And also, hang on, I didn't show you guys the draft class in the last one. Barry Flippity Flop, ban yourself. Yapping. I'm freaking setting up the universe. Nathaniel Chiodo, left wing, 5'9", from Denmark, unknown, so we got to start to uncover these players. Mats Grossman, left side defenseman, 6'2", 194. Quincy Talander, a right-sided defenseman from Norway. So yeah, we got some nice players coming in here. Kurtz, Gavin, Misa. Gavin and Misa are real. McQueen, Roger McQueen, is he real? No face in the game. I think he is real though. So you definitely have some good computer-generated players at the top. So if we get a top 5 pick this year, you got yourself a good player, it's looking like. Okay, so we will focus on the scouting. We got Yetis going. We got our young players. So let's focus on October 1st and Yetis, all right? So we're at September 13th. I got to get to October 1st, which is right there, which means we got some preseason games we can get through. So let's go. Actually, I don't need to do it here. I can simulate from the other screen. All right, so let's advance day and begin our march to the NHL playoffs. I haven't done my trading block. Hang on a second. Oh, the prep that I did, and I didn't do this. Come on now, Johnny. You goof. GM superb, man. Oh, there you go. All gone. All right. So, Yetis, what are you going to say here? I wonder if his price tag will go down over the course of the year. Yetis. I've decided to reject your offer. It's not going to be that easy. You have not come to the table with enough cash to make me consider signing with your team. When you decide to offer a different amount of years than I want, you should be looking to make it worth my while financially, don't you think? Well, Martin Yetis, I got to try, all right? So, Martin Yetis, instead of making $4.2 million this year, looks like you're just going to sit out, not play, get worse, get overlooked, watch the NHL pass you by, and not make any money. I remember William Nylander did that when he signed his contract at 6.9 for, 5 years. Leafs didn't have a good season. Nylander never got off. That's a bad thing to do there, Yetis. Is that price tag going to go down at all? It went down a little bit. I got some negotiation. Let me try to hardball this. Listen. You want to play for this team? You want to win? You want to be a Utah Yeti? You sign this deal. All right? This is your second round pick. Bang. I'm doing it again. I'm letting them know you got no other choice. You're going to be a Utah Yeti. All right, so let's advance a day. We have the first preseason game on the 23rd. We're going to jump into some gameplay there. I want to see how our young guns play. But let's see. Yetis, did he accept? I've decided to reject your offer. Yetis! What the hell, man? Hard ball. All right. What else we got? What else? Did he lower it again? We're going to get him eventually. I just got to keep on bringing the number down. Let him know what reality is, all right? You're not going to be able to sign for any other team. Third time's the charm. Offer contract. Boom. I'm going to get him. Don't take no for an answer. Exactly. No other GM in the league is doing the legwork to try to get Yetis on the team, so I'll do it. All right, so our first game, let's have some fun with this. We're not going to worry about editing lines just yet. We're going to have some fun with this, all right? I want to bring up the young guns and play them in preseason. This is something that I've never done before. All right, so we are playing our young guns in preseason. We're going to see how they simulate, what their stats look like, all right? Back to edit lines. That's the AHL squad. Head coach prefer the lines. Let's jump into a game, ladies and gentlemen. Preseason, our first game of the year. Up against the Dallas Stars. Simulate. So, we can go through it quickly. We're not going to do it like a real-time playoff simulation, but just go through it like this. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Schmaltz, Cooley, and Brodin opening up the goal scoring for the Utah Yeti. Second period, 4-1. Dylan Genther, let's go, my man. Third period, 5-1. Dylan Genther, let's go. All right, let's see some of these stats. So, if we got a closer game, I'd like to actually jump in. Genther with a 4-point night. Do we have anything for Gonchar? He's a +1 with 18 minutes. Let's go. Ustenkov, nothing. Nabokov, +1. 24 minutes? Where's Nabokov playing? 24 minutes? Is he on penalty kill, power play, and second line or first line? That's craziness. All right, good job. So we're still waiting on the contract from Yetis. I want to do another one. We want to jump in for a third period. I want to show you guys the actual gameplay tuners and how they play out. First period underway. Ooh, 3-1 again. Nabokov in preseason. Boris Nabokov scores his very first career. It's not his first NHL goal because it's preseason, but it's up here with the big club. He'll always remember that moment. Second period, shorthanded goal for Joshua. Woo, they got 2 in the third. And 1 late with 22 seconds. Good job there, Swayman. All right, so things are looking good so far. We're simulating quite well. Ustenkov got an assist. There you go. So we're just waiting on, what's his name? Gonchar, +1 again. So what do you guys think? Do you think it's any possibility that this actually helps out with your prospects and their growth? Do you think the game does something where it's like, hey, they got some NHL time. We're gonna increase their growth, or is it just all random? You know what I mean? I have no clue. But it does feel nice playing the young guns. First period, Winnipeg. They go up 2-1. Geeky. There's Connor Geeky scoring a goal. There you go. 3-1 for Levis. All right, so now let us do a real-time simulation for the third and see if this gets back to a 1-goal game. Power play for your Utah Yeti goes nowhere. Penalty kill. Another power play. Come on, Yeti. Oh, Appleton scores. No, that's not gonna be a good one. Let's just simulate it. Lamoureux gets a point. All the young guns are getting the points. What the hell? Gonchar, we just need you to score a goal. We got to stay here until Gonchar gets one. We have to. I appreciate your interest, but I've decided to go with another team. Ah! Who offered him the deal? Bullshit. I wanted him. No. Hang on a second. Free agent. Who did it? Is he there? He's gone. Zolans. Oh, no. Some other team stole him out from underneath me. How do I check? It's probably... Is he on the Canes, you think? The Canes got him back? Hang on. Okay, proposed trade. Let me go to the Canes. If he's still RFA on the Canes, then... Because I think he's accepted the deal, but now the Canes have a week to match it, right? Skaters matching the block. Wait. They signed him! 4.7. Where do they find the cap space? I thought, no! Oh, Carolina's even better now. 4.7. Oh, for God's sakes. They signed him. Where the hell they get the cap space from? Roster move? Maybe they made a trade? Damn, dude. All right, hang on a second. League. Let me take a look at this. Signings. Reports surrounding Martin Yetis stall as they patiently awaited word from a Hurricanes' fresh face as tonight will be his first game. I don't know. Player signing been out. They didn't trade anything. Yeah, they just straight up signed him. Yetis to a 1-year deal. Unless another team offered him the deal and then they matched it. I don't know how they got it in there. Whatever, they did though. Good for you. So Yetis did not sign with the Utah Yetis, and he made $500,000 more by getting that 4.7. So it does make sense. All right, next up. Ooh, Chicago with Iginla and with Bedard. I'd love to jump in for some gameplay for this one. First period. 2-1 for Chicago. Gonchar! Our young players came through in preseason. Nabokov, Gonchar, Lamoureux, Geeky. They're all scoring. Beautiful. Second period. All right, here we... Gonchar! All right, come on, Gonchar. Hat trick in preseason. It would be Well, it wouldn't be legendary, but it'd be the beginning of something. Power play. Genther ties up the game. Oh my God. Power play again. Look at the Utah Yeti. We can score goals, can't we? Let's get down to like the 3-minute mark or something, all right? How do I pause this again? It's been a while. X. All right, 4 minutes and 20 seconds. 4:20, let's jump into the game. So here we are in the United Center in Chicago, baby. The Blackhawks versus the Utah Yeti. You're getting the first look. Oh, God. Let's see what we can do. Lamoureux walking through the defenseman. Lamoureux. Nabokov. There he is. Nabokov. Quick shot on the net. Logan Cooley. Boom, baby. What the hell? I guess they got to get back in the game. He's going for a shorthanded chance. Stop him. Oh, my God. Seth Jones going end to end. Stop him. Oh, Swayman with the save. What are we doing? It's a power play for us. Stop them. Oh, Seth Jones. Roslovic played around. Oh, Michelli behind the net. Out front to Roslovic. Set up the power play, boys. Set it up. Michelli into the middle. Cooley. Wrist shot. What a save. Who was that in the net? God damn it. Forecheck. Go, 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 go. Get in there. Back to the point, Roslovic. There you go. Move it. Gonchar. What a slap shot. Oh, he's a rookie. He's a rookie. Just give him some time. Genther. Oh. This fucking game. Was that a backhand pass to the crease that went 5-hole through the goalie's legs? Wait. Korchinski walks in. Oh, Dak. Oh, my God. Swayman. Swayman standing tall. He's a beast. They got full pressure. We're screwed. Oh, my God. Swayman again into another save. Holy shit. Oscarson, no! 5 seconds. Oscarson, quick shot, just missed. 2 seconds. Swayman with the glove save, and Utah holds on for the win. Alrighty, so a 5-4 victory over the Chicago Blackhawks. Well, painful. But thankfully, we're only going to be jumping into gameplay a few times. But at least we had some goals, right? Now, it's September 30th. Let's go one more day. We got October 1st. So our scouts have done their first round. Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Oh, man. And they automatically sent it out. Oh, brutal. All right. So, micromanaging. Holy crap. That took like a good 10-15 minutes, man. Oh, but I sent the scout out to all the strengths and weaknesses, and I split them up. So we're hopefully going to get a very good look at our scouts, and they're going to be going up till November 1st. But I'm going to actually stop it at October 31st just so that they don't get sent out again on their own, all right? So let's get through the rest of the preseason. Let us construct our team for the regular season, and let's get a good chunk of simulating done because we got to see how our team plays, all right? So let me go past the Minnesota Wild and the St. Louis Blues. That's a win. That's a loss. And last game up against the Colorado Avalanche. Let me just go back to the regular screen. I don't want to advance into the day where waivers kick in. All right, last game up against the Colorado Avalanche. Teams must be salary cap compliant to start the season. Any team that isn't will automatically be adjusted on October 10th. All right, so we have to make that move right now. 6-2 loss to the Colorado Avalanche, all right? So me and the Twitch Scouts, we are going to edit the lines for the AHL and for the NHL, and we can start the season simulation. Holy crap, that took forever. The micromanaging, woo! YouTube, you guys are lucky. It's all going to be edited for you. Probably only like 10-15 minutes in this video. While I'm, how far into this stream? An hour and a half. Oh, for Christ's sake. So, we got the regular season ahead. We have edited the lines, but there was something that I brought up in the last video that I forgot to ask you guys at the beginning of this video. Dylan Genther. Do we want to extend him for 8 years? Now, did he want more? He wants a little bit more now because we waited, which is about right. But this was the comment that was popping up a lot in the comment section in the last video. Lock up Genther to 8 times 5.5. 100% his growth will not be stunted at all as long as he gets ice time. See, that's the question that I was having, is signing him right now, is that going to hurt him in the long run? Go for Genther. I'd say do an 8-year extension. If he doesn't perform well in the next few seasons, then he should still have enough trade trade value. Yeah, again, a contract that low, we could easily move on from him. I'd sign Genther for sure. Even if he doesn't make a proper 90 overall, you'd still have an 86 overall for at least $5.5 million, which is pretty good. So it seems like everyone agrees we should try to go after Dylan Genther. Let's get him. So 8 years at $5 million for. That sound good? I mean, you can't go wrong with that. He's getting good money. He'll be 29, 30 years of age, ready to sign his next one. Yeah, that looks beautiful for me. So offer contract extension, 8 years extension for Dylan Genther. We'll have to wait a few days for that one. We're still waiting on a bunch of other players. We're still waiting on Jeremy Swayman. I think it's like December 1st or January 1st is when you can extend these guys. I think it's January 1st. But we're only simulating, well, we're going to do a lot in this video still, but we have to stop at November 1st so that we can reassign our scouts, all right? So that's that taken care of. Now let me quickly show you guys what our lineups look like to start off year number 1. We're going with the NHL squad, or the NHLers on the first line, Kraus, Schmaltz, and Keller. Second line, Genther, Cooley, Michelli with a +1. Arvidsson, Roslovic, and Doan, our third line scoring forwards. No chemistry there, but hopefully Doan can get some points and grow. And then Joshua, Kerfoot, and Bjugstad. Defensively, we got our 2 best defensemen on our top line, Brodin and Dursey. I was thinking about going Moser there, but you don't get any chemistry. You do for the second line, and if we want these guys to be our defensemen of the future, maybe playing them on the first line works. But for right now, because we want to try to make the playoffs, let us just play our best players. Power play, we basically just targeted all of our young guys because they do have the best offensive awareness. Nick Schmaltz is in there because of his X factors. Without Schmaltz, we lose the chemistry. So Schmaltz is going to stand on front of the net. Cooley can play make. Dursey can shoot bombs. Genther can shoot. Keller can play make. We'll see how that power play works out. The second line power play, this is where it looks or starts to get weak. We got Josh Doan in there to get him some ice time, to get him some points. We'll see if it works out. 4-man power play, basically the same. We are using our young players. Penalty kill is one of the strengths for our team. Our two-way forwards actually are quite good at it. So with Swayman and our penalty kill, keeping the puck out of that, it might be a possibility. Will we score goals in this season? I don't know. And we have our third penalty killing line as like an offensive line. Genther and Cooley if we need to get a shorthanded goal, right? 3-man penalty kill looks the same. Extra attackers, Schmaltz and Keller, Genther and Cooley on the second, and the same thing with the 3-on-3 lines. The NHLers up front, Genther and Cooley on the second. Goaltender situation, Jeremy Swayman, Vejmelka, and scratch players, we got Denis Gurianov, we got Michael Carcone, and we got Peak. Now, Gurianov is a left winger. Carcone's a left winger who can also play center, but we have an abundance of guys who can actually play the center position. Roslovic can play it, Kerfoot can play it, Bjugstad can play it, Doan can play it. So we got face-offs, that's another thing, but we have centers. And in the AHL, oh my God, this is what we're trying, all right? We are playing our young guns in the AHL because we just don't have any other young guns to play. So this is going to be an experiment. Did I screw up the growth for Gonchar and Nabokov, or is this going to be brilliant? Gonchar on the first line with Gregor and Phil, the captain of the the Tucson Roadrunners, not Arizona, shit. We got to name him captain right after this. Defensively, we got Lamoureux. Ustenkov is in there, but we're really playing Gonchar and Nabokov. On the first line power play and on the second line power play. Hell, I'll move them around, all right? Phil Kessel is getting double power play time. 5v5 is going to be rough for this team. But man alive, power play. Phil is going to get all the time in the world, all right? And Ranta is our goaltender with Kornin as our backup. So, for our NHL squad, we are not going to name a captain. I saw some suggestions, but I like the idea of let's have someone earn the captaincy. It's a brand new team. I want the first career captain to, first captain in franchise history to be something special. Where's Phil? Phil Kessel. Assigning captaincy in Tucson. There you go. Schmidt and Salo can be the alternates. Gonchar, 89. And where's Nabokov? 46. Let's see if they grow. I mean, we already got through preseason. Do you think there's any progress yet? Let's take a look. Progress reports. Let's see. Anything? Holy shit. How did these guys already grow? 22? Statistical growth. Kraus sat in preseason. How did he get statistical growth? He didn't play. I had him scratched. What in the fuck? And why is it 22? Is 22 just the total amount of categories that went like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 13, 17, 23? Yeah, so it's just the number there is just how many slots moved up or down. It's not the total. Genther? Genther with statistical growth. Okay, shit. What about in the system? The two guys who I actually, the young guys who were developing, they didn't grow at all, but the guy who sat his fat ass on the bench grew. I don't, whatever, it's in the game. Just got to move forward with it. Don't get it. I do not understand it at all. Captains and jerseys. The Twitch scouts are saying to me right now that Phil Kessel does not have 81. That is ridiculous. Hang on a second. Captains and jerseys. 80. What the hell? Absolute sacrilege. Absolute nonsense. Why wouldn't they just get... I guess his number is not locked in the game. And then Doan 19. Doan and the NHL squad 19. All right, we'll do that as well. This is why we have the Twitch scouts. Anything that I forget, they can let me know. Where is he? Doan. 91. So you don't want him having 91. You want him having 19. All right, will do. There you go. Doan's got 19 now. Bang. There it is. Alrighty, so let us start up our year one season simulation. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we can get a nice chunk done here. So game one up against the Calgary Flames. All right, so I want to do two things. I want to see what a playoff simulation looks like with this team. All right, Genther, Dylan Genther has decided to sign an 8-year. What is that, $40 million deal? Beautiful. Dylan Genther, the long-term Yeti, signs with Utah. Nice. He's locked up. He is locked up. The Calgary Flames. All right, so first game of the season. This is going to replicate what we actually see in the playoffs. All right, real-time simulation. Let's see how our team simulates. Swayman. My goaltender stats always suck when I go into these real-time simulations. Swayman. Oh, how much am I going to end up paying this guy? Am I going to end up trading him? I don't even know, man. Power play goal for Moser. What's his first name? Jeremy Moser. Clayton Clutch Keller gives us a 2-goal advantage. Nice. We're simulating well. I like to see that. Giannis Jerome. All right, Giannis Jerome Moser. Appreciate it, boys. 15 minutes left here in the second period. Swayman's doing his job. The penalty killers are doing their job. Power play. Another chance. They don't get it done there, but look at the shot totals, 26-13. Calgary, would you consider Calgary in year one to be a good team? They were looking to get rid of all their players like Huberdeau and Kadri and Weegar. Markstrom, is he still there? Like, I don't know what to make of their team, but this is good to start the year off with a regulation win. It's not over yet. Ooh, Logan Cooley, there you go. He's going to open up the goal scoring in the third period for the Utah Yeti. Nice job, Logan, getting his first of the year in the very first game. That's nice. And Swayman. Motherfucking Pavel. I was about to make the call that Jeremy Swayman in his first game for the Utah Yetis gets a shutout, gives up a goal with 48 seconds left to Pavelski, and then gives up a goal with 18 seconds left to Kuzmenko. Thank God for Logan Cooley's game winner there. Woo! Dangerous. Swayman. Yeah, all right, buddy? All right, so that's a 3-2 win. So we got to get over here. So let's go. Let's get another week here. Seattle, Nashville, Calgary, 3 games. Let's see how we simulate in the regular season sim. 2-1 win. 4-2 loss to Nashville. 5-1 loss to Calgary. All right, so with the real-time sim, not great. We only have to get to the end of the month here, so let's simulate up here. Another 3 games, St. Louis, Calgary, and San Jose. I got 3 games against Calgary to start the year. 6-2 win for St. Louis, against St. Louis. 5-1 win over Calgary. A 5-4 loss against the San Jose Sharks. All right, so 4-3. I want to simulate up to this day. Last game against the Seattle, I keep on saying, did I say Stallions? I didn't mean Stallions. Seattle Kraken. Oh, man, my franchise modes. 5-3 to start the year. All right, pretty good. So let's take a look at some of the individual stats, see what we could change, see what we can do. Dylan Genther, my God. Thank God we signed him when we did. 10 points in 8 games played. Jesus. So player stats. Let's take a look at this. Forwards. Genther at 10 points. Cooley at 9. So the second line is going off. Keller, Schmaltz, Michelli. Yeah, the first line is rough, but the first line's going to be taking on the best lines of the NHL. There's no one else that we can do there. Doan is a -4, but with 4 points, so at least we're getting him points. Roslovic, Arvidsson, so the third line's a little bit weak. It's a third-line scoring line. I'm not ready to make any changes yet. Moser, Dursey, Brodin, yeah, +6. So Dursey and Brodin are working well with one another. And goaltender Swayman, 903. Yep, all right. I just need a good season out of you, Swayman. Just get us into the playoffs, my man. So what do we got here for goals for per game? The Utah Yeti, 3.63. That's good. We're scoring enough. Goals against per game. Dallas at 4.43. We're the second best defensive team. Wow, what's our penalty kill like? Power play, 20%. Not bad. And penalty kill, 85%. Wow. We're actually pretty good 5v5 in terms of goals against. Our penalty kill is how teams score goals on us. The simulation's actually looking pretty good right now. I don't need to change much. But what I do need to change is I need to go back to the scouts. Oh, for Christ's sake, not again. Let me see the draft class. Have we uncovered much? Let's see. See, we've already uncovered the player type. All right, we're already getting strengths and weaknesses fully done. The potential's not there yet, but it's starting. It's beginning. Oh, man, let me see. Let me see if this was the right time to do it. Assign the scout. Oh, they all just like, what? Yeah, see, now they're only 1 day away still. Potential in comparison. He did it again! He went out, maybe he finished it quicker. Ah! All right, here we go. Micromanaging once again. All righty, just spent another 10, 15 minutes with that nonsense. Jesus, EA Sports, you got to fix that scouting. So bad that I actually turned off auto scouting just because they reassigned them. Then I have to, like, there's so much work to be done. Anyways, I won't bore you guys on YouTube. I already bored the hell out of my live stream. So let's continue our season simulation. I'm not ready to make any line changes just yet. Things are looking decent. Although, you know what, I did want to take a look at the Utah Yetis. I mean, not the obviously we're the Utah Yetis, the Tucson Roadrunners. Let's see, we're 3-2. Phil Kessel with 5 points in 5 games played. Let's go. Now, I want to be looking at this progress reports a lot this year, right? So Cooley and Genther, yeah, they're going to be growing. Cooley only 2. Genther's already got some growth. AHL, anything? Nothing in the AHL just yet. So Gonchar and Nabokov, they've played 12 games played. They're playing 19 minutes and 18 minutes a night. We'll see if they grow or if I stunted their growth. Come on, friggin' Angelitis, you're a good head coach down there, the AHL. Get the most out of these players that you absolutely can, please. All right, so let's do another month of simulating here. We've been lucky with no injuries. I probably just jinxed myself. Colorado, Rangers, Winnipeg, and Seattle, the Kraken. We're 5-3. Oh, we have that game up against the Minnesota Wild as well. That's a 8-4 victory over Minnesota, 6-4 victory over Colorado, a loss against the Rangers, as we have Utah player Jack Roslovic has been injured with an MCL sprain. All right, so I will edit that myself. MCL sprain, he shouldn't be out for that long. I can put Doan. Actually, who can I put here to get the +1? I can put Bjugstad to get the +1 there. There you go. And then I'll just throw somebody. I'll just throw Gurianov or Carcone. Let's see what Gurianov, do we get a +1? We don't get a +1. Let me put Carcone in there. Carcone. Do you get a +1? There we go. Carcone gets a +1. All right, so an injury right there to our third liner, Roslovic, but at least our young players get to continue to grow, and it's not going to hurt us out that much. Penalty kill. Did we lose? Carcone gets put on the penalty kill, so I'll put him over here instead. We still get the +4 with Kerfoot. So, yeah, we didn't lose too much there. We lost a player whose chemistry we can kind of... Oh, man. Yeah, I did that mistake again. Jesus. So I should only, like, simulate at a day at a time, right? Because if you continue... Fucking game. All right, so I should only simulate a game at a time, because if you get an injury, then it just continues to simulate and you can't even see anything. All right, so we are 8-5. Let's just go up to the Vegas Golden Knights game. San Jose Sharks, come on, they're a shitty team, 5-2. Nice. Back-to-back games against the Vegas Golden Knights. Let's see what we got. At home, 4-2 loss. On the road, that is a 4-1 win. Back-to-back games on the road up against the Anaheim Ducks. Now, they're a crappy team as well. 6-0 victory. Look at this. Look at this. 11-6-0. Now, the regulation losses are getting up there. Where do we sit in the season? We're top of our division, but 17 games played. The Stars are in second. They're 10-1. They've played 4 less games than us. So we just got to keep on winning. Keep those regulation losses as few and far between as you can, please. The New Jersey Devils and the Capitals, that's a shootout loss. That's a shootout win. We'll go 2 games at a time. It's all right if I miss a little bit. The Nashville Predators and the Edmonton Oilers. Let's see what we got here. That's a win. That's a regulation loss to the Oilers. 13-7-1. It's a good record, man. It's a good record. Still at the top of our division. Still 4 games in hand over Dallas, though. And November, so we can go one more month here. Yeah, I want to stop it here just to see what we got. Lawson Krause been injured with a bruised arm. Estimated return is December 5th, so that's actually not that far away, so I'll just leave him. I'll just replace the player. That's a shootout win over Chicago, and we can start the next month. All right, so let's take a look at some of these stats and how we are. I want to make sure I save it. Hang on a second. Save the game. Especially after all these scouts and moving things around. I don't need to lose this. So Clayton Clutch Keller with 25 points in 22 games played. That is a very nice. Let's take a look at some of this. Player stats. Clayton Keller 25. Let me just go forwards. Clayton Keller 25. Genther with 20. And he's shooting the puck. That's good. 11 goals. Michelli with 20 points. Michelli is 20 points. Jesus, 18. We got a lot of playmakers on this team, don't we? Who's our top shooter? Genther, 78. That seems low to me, doesn't it? Hang on a second. Let me just look around the entire NHL here. It's 99. So the top shooters, we might need an actual shooter because we got like playmakers. Genther has all that ice time and he's still shooting it like, well, Laine's down there at 8. Maybe it's too early in the season. Genther, 22 games played, 78. Kyle Connor. Yeah, maybe it's still too early. Okay. Check Boston, check the Islanders. Yeah, will do. Let me just see. Patrick Kane is leading the league in points. God damn it, man. It's so slow. Oh, it's Pasternak. Pasternak is leading the league in points with 33. Ovechkin's there. Connor Bedard. Goals. What do we got? Patrick Kane on Boston with 19. Well, there you go. I saved them the money and they go out and get themselves Pasternak and Patrick Kane on the same line in Boston. We got to take a look at those lines. We have to. Defenseman, what do we got for points? Matheson is leading the league on the Montreal Canadiens. 89 overall. What the fuck? He's more points than Quinn Hughes and Adam Fox. Whatever. This is this universe. And then the goaltender situation, Ullmark. Yeah, I guess they made the right choice with Ullmark. He's a stud. He's an absolute stud. He's even got a gold X Factor now. Still got his exact elite and top of the league, looking for that Vezina. What do we got for rookie skaters? Sean Farrell. Jensevsky, the first overall pick. Casper. All right, cool. What about our team stats here? I'll take a look at Boston and the Islanders. I know you guys want it. Hang on a second. So Central Division, we're on the top. Goals for per game, that's good. If we're scoring more than 3.5, I'm very happy with that. Goals against per game has dropped down. But still, wow, we're the best defensive team in our division. That's huge. So the penalty kill and Swayman doing their job. Power play percentage is 11? Whoa. All right, we got to work on that power play. I need some shooters. We don't have any shooters on our power play. We got a bunch of freaking guys who just pass the puck around. And we're still in the top of our division. Penalty kill percentage, we are at 82.8. Swayman's got to be killing at 5v5 then. Hang on a second. I didn't look at Swayman's stats. Goaltender, Swayman, 901, 9-5. There you go. Woo, Vejmelka, good backup numbers, 5-2 with 914 save percentage. Okay, very good. All right, so let's take a look at the Islanders and the Boston Bruins. All right, because you guys were saying that I screwed over the Boston Bruins. I don't think I did. I thought I offered a pretty good trade for them. They go out, they get Marchand and Pasternak. They still have Zaka. They got Geeky. They get themselves Patrick Kane. What do they sign him to? They signed him to a 2-year, $8.2 per million deal. So I helped them free up the cap space there. They got Tarasenko. Yeah, they got a nice forward core. They do. Defensively, Lindholm, McAvoy, Carlo, Forbert, Lohrei, Soderstrom grew to a... Shut up! I helped them out big time. Soderstrom grew to an 82. I could have used them. They got a team. No, they're deep and they have everything that they need. They got a backup goaltender, Ingram. I mean, you can say what you want, but I don't think it's as bad as you guys made it out to be. I really don't. And the Islanders, there's no point in taking a look at the Islanders lineups. I would want to take a look at the Islanders contracts, right, for that guy. Oh, and also their record, right. Oh, yeah, shit, the Islanders record, if they're not good. Hang on a sec. In this system, what do we got? Howe, still 71, so he hasn't grown at all. What is their record, though? What about their record? Islanders. Oh my God. They're not okay. So they're 9-10-2. It's only 20. They can easily come back from that. They're only 3 points out of the playoffs. The Penguins are 11-10-1. All right, it's something, but let's not get crazy with it just yet, okay? So the power play. I mean, if I could mess around with the power play a little bit, what do you think's wrong with the power play? Is it the second line power play? I mean, our top guys on the first line, young guns on the first line power play, they seem to be getting it done. But what is it? The second line? Like, I don't want to change that. I don't want to change that. But maybe it's this. This is just doing nothing. Doan, how many power play points you got? I clicked on Doan. What is this game, man? Fuck. What is Doan's power play numbers looking like this year? Power play, he's got 4. All right, you know what? I'm just going to leave. Maybe we are just getting a boatload of power plays. We're just not converting. Let's go another month and see how it plays out here, all right? It's still a little bit too early, and we're not going to have to worry about the scouts until here, January 1st, all right? So, yeah, I think that would be a good place to kind of set up the second half of the season. So, we got 4 games. The Islanders, the Bruins. Oh, you know what? I want to do a real-time sim against the defending Stanley Cup champions. They have the exact same record as we do. That's perfect. All right, so let's go to this game up against the Vancouver Canucks. Today is December 1st, all right, so one more month and we can extend. Lawson Krause is available to play. Let me just continue. Stop the sim. I'll get Krause in there right now. I didn't want to have a playable injury. That's a win against the that's a win against the Islanders, 6-3. Good. Continue to put them down. Gurianov, we're going to replace you with Krause. There you go. Gurianov is in there. Krause, fucking playable injury. Oh, whatever. I'm not changing it. If he gets injured again, so be it. I don't care. What is this? Quick substitution. Highlight your injured player and quickly substitute injury replacements with RB. Dismiss. What the fuck is that? Come on, I've never seen that. Whatever. All right, that looks good. Defensively. Krause ain't going to get injured. He ain't going to get injured. It's fine. Change the settings to allow only injured. Now that's okay, because for the playoffs we do want that on. All right, so we want to get to the Vancouver game. So let's go. Boston. That's a 4-3 loss against Boston. Columbus. Let's get a win. Here. There you go. 5-4 win. All right. So as long as we're staying, basically 2 times as much as 500, that's good. So a game against the Vancouver Canucks. All right. They won the Stanley Cup last year. What can we do in a real-time simulation against the Canucks? How does the simulation work? Power play. 5-on-3. What are we doing? We kill it off. 5-on-4. Swayman and the penalty killers are doing their job. But our power play is god-awful. 10 minutes through the game, look at the shot totals. 12-5 in favor of Vancouver. Might have just been because of the 5-on-3 power play. But also, we know that they simulate well. First period comes to an end. 0-0. All right, I'm liking the way Swayman is simulating. The end of the third period was close there in that first game. But so far, pretty good. Clayton Clutch Keller's going to open up the goal scoring just 37 seconds into the second period. Ooh, Sean Walker is going to get another goal for the Utah Yetis. 12 minutes with 12 minutes left in the second period. Swayman, my man. Scouts, yeah, I know. I sent them out 2 months ahead, though, boys. They're 2 months ahead now, so it's okay. Johnny Boy Scouts, will do. And third period underway. Let's see what we got. We're up by 2. And look at Swayman. Oh, my God. Clayton Keller gets his second goal of the game. Are we just going to walk the defending Stanley Cup champions here, the Vancouver Canucks? This could be nice. 7 minutes. 5 minutes. Are we going to get that crazy shenanigan end the game again? Or are we going to shut out? We just shut out the defending Stanley Cup champions. Now that's interesting. Swayman simulates what we might have a good goaltender. Finally, Utah stats. Big freaking win right there. Schmaltz, Keller, Walker, Brodin, Krause. Nice job, boys. What about this man? Swayman, 32 saves. A 32 save shutout against the defending Stanley Cup champions. What a trade acquisition that was. So you guys got me a little afraid of the scout situation. I sent them out to January 1st, right? January. Yeah. Some of them in Europe are being sent back out. Yeah, US West as well because there wasn't enough. Whatever. That's why the scouts aren't on now. I don't care. I do not care. If that just means there's nobody in America. Whatever. We're getting to January 1st right now. I'm done with the micromanaging. No more in this video. None. All right. So let's simulate another week. Detroit and Anaheim. Come on, we can beat Anaheim. There you go. We can beat Detroit. The eyes are playing. We can beat Detroit. All right, we are on a 4-game winning streak right now. We might be hitting our stride, although the tough Carolina Hurricanes with Yetis in the lineup. Let's see. Can we continue to win? Can we continue to win? Ooh, the winning streak continues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-game winning streak. 10 points in the last 5 games. This is helping our playoff run huge. Winnipeg. Ooh, and Winnipeg stops our winning streak at 5. All right, now it's important that you answer back. Don't go on a regulation losing streak. Win. Beautiful! The Utah Yetis are a real team this year, boyos. Let's simulate up till the first here. We are a good team. We are simulating well. Jack Roslovic is available. Let me just stop the sim. Let me go back to the lines. Let me do it the slow way because I don't want the sim to go ahead where I can't actually see. Edit lines. Come on now, Bjugstad, Carcone. So Bjugstad, I'm going to send you back down there. Carcone, you're going to be replaced for Roslovic. There it is. Roslovic is still injured. Do not care. And what about the penalty kill? That's going to put Kerfoot and Roslovic. Does it matter? Huh. Roslovic is not injured for the penalty kill. Okay. Whatever, man. Who knows? Who the hell knows in this game? Okay. Let's go up to the first. Yeah, I want to go to the first. 4 more games. Nashville. Valimaki's been injured with an injured neck. Estimated return is December 31st. I'm just going to replace him. That's going to put Peak into the position of Valimaki. That's not that bad. 3-1 loss. Noah Gregor's been injured with a separated shoulder. That is down there in the AHL. I'm going to replace him. Valimaki's available to play. Okay. And this system could be a lot better now as well, EA. This system of injuries could be a lot better because watch what happens. Watch what happens when I go Peak and I switch him back to Valimaki because I've been simulating, right? If I back out, the simulation just continues to go. And I want to stop it. Okay, we're on a losing streak now. Oh, geez. We've lost 3 in a row in regulation. Pacific teams and a Central team. Losterainen is being put on waivers. 3 years left at $3 million. How good is he? 79 over. Hell no, decline. I don't want that. Oh, man. Okay, we're going to stop it there. We got to stop it there. 4 losses in a row. We've been shut out twice. All right. 22-13-1. We're going through some of those mid-season woes right now. Maybe Bjugstad on the third line. Maybe Roslovic on that third line wasn't the way to go. I don't know. All right, so we're gonna stop it right there. Let's save the game, and let's do a nice little summary here, all right? So create new file. Bang. So I'll worry about the scouts. We will take a look at the draft class. Let's see if we've uncovered anything. Yeah, so we still have to get the potential, but we have a lots uncovered in terms of their strengths and weaknesses, how good they are. You can see it at the bottom there, the player type that they are, and now when we go for the potential, it's all going to come together. Is there any gems that we've uncovered? There's a gem at 70. Curry at 70 is a gem. Power forward. All right, so I can definitely put some time into scouting Curry. Raimo. Oh, no. Raimo Tarky, Raimo Curry, the soul of Raimo. All right, so I got the save file. Let's take a look at the player stats and the team stats, and we'll give you guys a good idea of how our team is playing this year, all right? So forwards, Clayton Keller, 46 and 36 games played. That's awesome. Logan Cooley with 33, Schmaltz with 31, Michelli with 30, Genther with 27. All right. Shot totals. Again, Genther doesn't shoot more than Keller. 120 to 119. What are their time on ice? Time on ice is pretty similar. Genther might not be a shooting sniper. We got to think about maybe bringing in another shooter, a heavy shooter. I'll take a look at all the points or all the stats in the NHL after. Genther, Arvidsson, Doan with 21 and 36. That's actually, he's having a good little season. Defensively, Durzee's having a good year. Moser's having a good year. Brodin, yeah, they're all plus players. Our 5v5 is great. Swayman, how in the hell? It's Vejmelka. Vejmelka's the guy friggin' giving us the good season. What the hell? Swayman, the one shot at... I don't understand goaltending in this game. Whatever. It just seems like it's random. I don't know, man. Goaltenders, best goalie in the NHL is basically Anderson, Skinner, Ullmark. All skaters in the NHL. Points, Nate McKinnon, 51. Draisaitl, Pasternak, McDavid, Ovechkin. Cole Caulfield up there for Montreal. Total goals. Cole Caulfield leading the NHL in goals with 30. Way to go, my man. And what about shot totals? See, 155. We're not that far behind. I want to worry about the shot totals at some point just because, yeah, we want a shooter on our team. Team stats. I don't know what's happening with Swayman here. So goals for per game. Let's see our power play. Goals for per game. Utah Yetis 3.53. So we're scoring 5v5. We must be. Power play percentage is 14.6%. So it's going up. But we must be scoring 5v5, man. We got to fix that. We got to get somebody for the power play. That might be trade bait that we want to go after. Penalty kill percentage, 82.6. Yeah. I don't know how we're winning the games the way they are, or the way we are, but a weird season. Very weird season. We're in January 1st, so we could, so there's a few things. I could extend Swayman now, right? So let's see what he wants. Is there anyone else I can extend? Hang on. Anybody else? Bjugstad, Guryanov, don't know, can't do that. Okay, so Swayman does want an extension. Oh, geez, that might actually not be that bad. I might be able to just get Swayman locked in 4 years for like $6 million, or, you know, even 8 years, 10.6. I might be able to get him down at $9 million. Do I want to spend money on a goaltender, though? You know what I mean? I don't even know. AHL stats? Yeah, I can take a look at the AHL stats for sure. So Swayman, I'm not going to sign him just yet. YouTube, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about the Swayman situation, right? And then, what was it? What was it last? Oh, yeah, the AHL stats. Right. Oh, progress reports. Yeah, progress reports. Hang on a second. So the progress reports, Genther is growing. Cooley is a little bit of growth there, but the AHL is what I'm looking for. Nabokov's growing. What? How is Nabokov growing, but Igor Gonchar is not? Natural growth, nothing. What did Nabokov growing by? What? I don't get it. I don't understand potential in this game. We both play. What? It's like it's just locked in for the player. Once the player gets drafted or something like that, Nabokov is flying with his growth. Okay. So Nabokov looks like he's the guy at low elite, while the guy with medium elite is trash. I don't even know. All right, so YouTube, I'd love to know what you guys have to say. We want to try to make the playoffs in year number 1. We're looking good, 45 points. Both of the teams in our division are going to the wild card with 41. The Flames are there at 37, so we only have like a 4-point lead. So we have to continue to win games. We're not like, you know, in the playoffs right now easily. So we're going to have to figure that out. You guys let me know. We'll have the trade deadline at the end of the season in the next video, and then we'll set up the playoff run. And if you made it this far, I don't know how long this video is. The stream is over 2 hours, my God. If you made it this far, remember to subscribe and turn on all notifications because you don't want to miss anything going forward, all right? So take it easy, boys, and I'll see you in the next one.